Alright guys, we are here with this break finally. Sorry I got in a little bit later than I thought I was going to get in yesterday, and then, well, the fuck? Nonetheless, we're finally here with it. After this, if you're looking for any breaks on, if you're looking for any UFC breaks or Marvel break, I will be live on Fanatics Live. I won't have my lovely face on there because I don't think I figured out a way I could connect all the stuff I need to connect to make it work. In the sense of like having my face cam on there. So you have to have a security camera, otherwise I would have my face, but they want a security camera. I guess they're afraid people are going to steal. Not really. I don't know. Nonetheless, we are here with good old Inception, full case, teamless on the right. No overhead because we were at the in-laws. Just gonna have to deal with that. Just gonna have to deal with that. Did remember stands this time at least, so that's nice. Yeah, we had no JPPs. I mean, I don't really celebrate 4th of July with fireworks anyway, so never really done that, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna go this way then. Alright. It's 8 boxes, gonna be 8 autographs, 1 autograph per box. Good luck to everybody. Hopefully we get something nasty. I still think I have a couple cases of this left. I have a couple cases of this Topps Chrome Black, and I still have those Definitive, I think is what it's called. Whatever the big, like, 1 card, 1 Definitive. I think it's Definitive. So maybe we can run some mixers. Obviously, Topps Chrome comes out in a couple weeks here. Maybe we'll run some mixers until then. But anyway, let's get rolling here. We're going to have Cody Bellinger to start us off. AJ Smith-Sauver, Jason Dominguez, and Bo Bichette on the base cards. Sells a red Garrett Cole, 36 out of 75. The red makes you think it's a super pull here on a red, but it's actually only out of 75. Let me tilt this down some to maybe reduce a little bit of glare, make it a little bit more friendly. I don't know. Regardless, it'll stop me from having to take the bottom of the card off the camera like a dummy. There we go. Now it's too low. Lose. Anyway. Garrett Cole, 75. Have a Manny Machado. On the purple, that's going to be a 117 out of 150 on the Machado. One of the Padres. Then we're going to have a guy that was traded, Kyle Harrison. 172 out of 200, dope patch. Obviously, you guys have probably seen quite a few dope patches floating around the internet lately as Dynasty came out. Fortunately, like I said, we didn't get any Dynasty because we're not considered cool enough. Just don't do enough numbers to get the Dynasty. One day, maybe. We'll see. Maybe Fanatics Live will help that. So, because honestly, I don't know what else to do other than do that, because group hasn't necessarily died, but the group is definitely way slower than what it should be for the prices and in general, especially with 5,000 people. I don't know what else to do. So, how you doing, Brian? Kyle Harrison there. Obviously, he's part of a trade. Into the second box. RPA on the Harrison, by the way. to the second box of the case. We have Trey Lipscomb. You have Jared Jones, a race. Completely putting these in the wrong pile. And Jack Leiter, which the X means it's a short print. There's one out of every 2 boxes. So Leiter short print. Then we got Jordan Wicks for the Cubs on the pink. Out of 99. We have Yordan Alvarez on the purple. That's going to be out of 150 for the Astros. And then last but not least, we get ourselves another one. Jackson Chourio, 22 out of 25. And this is going to be a game sock relic. No wonder it smells like a hot bag of ass. I was going to say... Not actually. It doesn't actually smell. I think they maybe washed them before. I don't know. Going to Jason Glickman. Nice hit there on the Chourio. So we got ourselves Chourio and Harrison. One guy's already living up to his potential and hype. The other guy is, well... Harrison is I mean, he has nasty velo and stuff. We'll see what he lives up to as a pitcher overall. But nice Jackson Chourio there, Jason. And also nice hit on there's a thick boy in here too. Let's say nice hit on the Kyle Harrison. So, maybe the whole case just is patch autos. We have Marco Luciano, Royce Lewis, Arenado, and Jacob deGrom. Oh, we're getting a little 2-for-1 special here. We got Kyle Harrison on the green. No wonder there's a thick boy. Yeah, I mean, I like Kyle Harrison. I had him in a couple dynasty leagues. Unfortunately, I had to drop him due to injuries. Justin Foscue on the green here. Like I said, unfortunately, I had to drop him due to some injuries. So there's that. We're gonna have a 2 out of 149. Be a David Fry on the purple. Yeah, I had to drop him just because I needed space on my roster to pick up some other pitchers, and he kind of got like sent down. So kind of had to make a move there, unfortunately. It was either keep him or I got Garrett Cole for like 12 salary. So go to the Guardians, and then we're gonna get a first Milestones autograph relic of Andy Podges, and that's gonna be a 57 out of 99. Gonna go to the Dodgers. Little piece of the base right here, and that's gonna be a nice wrong size sleeve. I think JD has the Dodgers, so 3 straight boxes with patch auto RPAs. No complaints here from this guy. Should be no complaints from the peanut gallery either. All right. Pretty much 2 stud center fielders and then Harrison. Start us off. Regular autograph this time around. And we have Podges, Nolan Jones, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Ryan Jeffers. I have Royce Lewis on the green. Nice there, and then we're going to have Yoshinobu Yamamoto, 14 out of 75 on the red. Nice little Yamamoto. And then we have another pitcher, rookie. 45 out of 75. Gavin Williams, ton of upside and potential. Reminds me a lot of Shane Bieber. We'll see how he develops. He has to stay healthy. The biggest issue he's had so far has been health. He has not stayed healthy. And that's going to put us halfway through the case. I think it's a pretty good start. 5 autographs, so bonus auto to start. Like I said, 2 elite center fielders, some upside pitching, and, well, David Fry. But David Fry was a bonus autograph, so we can't bitch about him at all. We're going to have Judge, Seager, Brian Wu, PCA on the short print. For the Cubbies. And then we're going to have Kyron Paris on the green. Corey Seager on the green. Brian Thomas. Can we get some shut the fuck ups in the chat here? We got a 7 out of 25 Albert Pujols transformation for the Cardinals. Brian cannot bitch now for a 48-hour period. Nice hit for Brian on the Albert Pujols. 7 out of 25 transformation. From young Pujols, where he was still 25 years old, even though they said he was 12. And then old man Pujols, where he's, they think he's 45, but he's actually 52. Nice hit there. On the Pujols. So far, it's been a nice case. I guess good thing I let it brew. Let it simmer. I know you weren't complaining. You've been enough breaks lately to complain when you're not hitting. Which is fine. You know I'm not judging on the breaks or anything like that. Alright. Let's get in Volpe. We have Manzardo, Blaze Alexander. We're going to have Sal Frelick. I thought that was going to be a green, but it's not. We got Robert Gasser for the Brewers. Former Padres prospect, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong on that, but I think he was in the Padres organization. We have Eddie Rodriguez on the green. He's supposed to be good for the Pirates and just cannot stay healthy. And then we have Kyron Paris, 164 out of 199. Product came out about 2 months too late. Because at one point in time, that Paris was selling like hotcakes because he was in fuego. But he's since cooled off. The Angels in general have actually been pretty decent this year. I mean, they're not like terrific, but they've been better than expected, in my opinion. All right. We're going to have Shota Imanaga, Basebe, Eddie Rodriguez, and Christian Encarnacion Strand. Tyler Glasnow on the green. We got Jordan Lawler for the Diamondbacks. Didn't we pull a Bobby Witt in one of the first cases? I thought we pulled a Bobby Witt in one of the first cases. Let's go back and look. We have Andy Podges. 84 out of 299. For the Dodgers. Into the last box. Good luck to everybody. We have Vladdy Jr., Shohei, Garrett Cole, and Jacob Young. Got Blaze Alexander on the green for the Diamondbacks. And we're going to have Blaze Alexander on the purple for the Diamondbacks. And for the Giants, we have a 210 out of 299, Wade Meckler. That's going to go to Smith MJ on the Meckler for the Giants. That's going to be the break. I guess you're allowed to have one duddish autograph. I was going to say, you can't have everything just be straight nasty, I was going to say. Let's get a quick recap of the hits. Do the autographs last. Well, let's get a recap of all the parallels. We have Blaze Alexander on the purple, the green Blaze Alexander, green Lawler, Glass on the green, Rodriguez on the green, Gasser on the green, Paris on the green, Seager on the green. We're going to have the short print PCA, Lewis on the green, Foscue on the green, Harrison on the green. Now we have the purple Alvarez, the pink Wicks. We have the short print Lighter, Machado on the purple, Yamamoto on the red, and Garrett Cole on the red. Yeah, minus the Meckler, the case was a pretty good case, I would say. First ballot Hall of Famer, and then you got a couple really good. I mean, Podges, if it would have came out when 2024 was actually a thing, Podges would have. We would have considered this a bad case because Podges wouldn't be what Podges is right now. We have Gavin Williams out of 75, Andy Podges out of 299, Kyron Paris out of 199, David Fry, just a random ass throw him in there for the Guardians. We're going to have a 7 out of 25 Albert Pujols transformation. Wade Meckler out of 299. The RPA, Kyle Harrison out of 200. And we have Jackson Churio out of 25 and Andy Podges out of 99 on the base. That's going to be the break, guys. I appreciate y'all as always. I don't know what I'm going to post. It's probably just going to be some sort of mixer with some definitive Inception and Topps Chrome Black. I say I might just I can't wait till Chrome because Chrome's in like 2 weeks from now, so we'll probably just run a mixer. And I don't know what else to run. I was gonna say because even I know it took us a while to break this because obviously I'm traveling and I'm at my in-laws, and we went to Dutch Wonderland before that. But even then, it still took. I thought it was gonna fill faster than like over 48 hours when it filled. So I don't know what to do to get the group rolling again because when Topps Chrome comes around, we gotta be moving. So, I'll just say, because, I mean, I don't want to have to break it on Fanatics Live, but I think I have like 30 cases plus 10 cases of blasters. I have like 30 cases. I think it's 15. Yeah, I think it's 15 Breakers of Light, 6 Jumbo, 5 Hobby, plus 10 cases of blasters. So, I mean, the blasters, we don't necessarily have to break all the blasters, but I was going to say, that's a lot of product coming in. That's just the first wave. That's not even with wave 2 included. So we definitely have to be rolling from the start of Chrome. It has me a little worried because Bowman, we came out the gates about as slow as we could and then fell on our face a couple times. So just a heads up of what's coming down the pipeline. There's not anything else that really releases from now until then. If you want a UFC break or Marvel, they're on Fanatics Live. I'll be live in Fanatics Live at 10. Yeah, other than that, I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. I will catch you guys. I mean, I'll post something tomorrow, and I'll be back home tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try to have Rodney or somebody take pictures for me of what I have, because I only brought the Inception case, which is really why I didn't post anything else, because I only brought that up in Basketball, Breakers of Light, and some UFC, and we already tried UFC in the group, and that just... I don't think anyone even took a spot. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.